Hi guys, welcome once again to this LensPrime, trademark, quality streaming product. And here's Shara. In her current color combo. We got our key for the level 40 storyline quest. And before I continue the level 40 storyline quest, I'm going to finish off the map we were working on. Which was over here. Snowden Drifts were 74% done. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Is there a cave? Looks like there's a cave. There's a cave. Did I not already... I did earn the Terra Point, I thought I had. That's a champion mob. I'm probably not suited to solo that. Hit a level spot so that you can get your flying juice back up. There you go. 76% done. Oh, and I've got the dailies 1/3 done, and it's about to roll over in less than a minute. I don't figure we're going to finish it, but hey, we got a free chest of the hero, and it'll give us a 10th of a level of XP right there, or sorry, 20th. Okay, we've got a heart due south. 3 more of those to do. Sons of Sonair, break their banners, destroy corrupted ice. Gotcha. I've used an elite skill enough times to give me more XP. And this is the daily login reward here. Laurels, very nice. That's one of the biggest advantages to logging in every day is the daily rewards you get are pretty awesome over time. Initially, they're kind of meh, but over time, something like those laurels. A few times I've been streaming and had people ask me how the hell I got so many laurels. And the answer is simple. Just log in every day. Just murdering Sons of Svanir. They're bad guys, so it's fun. Hey, Canucket. Hope you've had a cool Saturday. Not thermally, but in terms of, yeah, it's been nice. Another heart complete. Yeah, that would. Any kind of sore throat would, but particularly. There's people out there that pay good money for me to get laryngitis. Wouldn't have to listen to my banalities anymore. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're under the weather with that. And we've got another waypoint. We're up to 80% done with the map. We've got another... We've got 5 more waypoints? How did I miss so many? We got one. In this general direction. So it's going to be just more of the sort of casual leveling I was doing yesterday. Without the alcoholic beverages, sadly. The booze is gone. Finished off what was left last night. Do east from here. Looks like we've got an empty space up here that is unexplored. We'll head in that direction. So the plan for tonight is to finish off this map. Maybe get lucky and get a key. If not, we will meet our order. Wow. Once again, Streamlabs has let me down without giving me a sound alert. Ginger Mumpty is raiding with a party of 11. Hi, guys. Welcome to my humble little stream. Thank you, Ginger, for bringing your people over here. I appreciate that. I am doing reasonably well. Yeah. I ate a little too much for dinner, but who can resist pizza? Not me. I hope everyone's doing great on a Saturday night. I'm just doing some... I believe the streamer-appropriate phrase is cozy and comfy content. I'm just doing some wandering around leveling stuff. And that's pretty much it. We have a follow. Vex VI, Vex the 6th, Vex V. I have only one spiel, and you're about to get it. Welcome to my humble little stream of... misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently, complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Thanks. Hi, guys. I'm Lens. Hi, Lens. Old fart streamer. Ew, licorice flavor. Yeah, I'll keep the sore throat, thanks. Black Licorice and I, we're not simpatico. I have actually farmed it twice. The second time was much, much easier on my alt account. The hardest part doing it the first time was the currencies from Living World Season 4. And if you do the Return to achievements, Seasons of the Dragons, you'll get 250 of each currency. And that makes it so much easier. Yes, it takes it from unpleasant and a chore to not bad. Still a lot of work. But worth the effort. I can't believe I did it a second time, though. The other thing you can do if you need the currency is, and I did this a bit for the first, is you get the Icebrood Saga currency from the first 2 chapters, Bureau Marches. And you can turn those currencies, the Frozen Eternal Shards or whatever they are, you can turn those into Living World Season 4 currencies as well. The Griffin is a more fun mount. The Skyscale is a more general purpose mount. Which is why, for instance, here I'm running around with it. Not sure. I may not have gotten this one. I'm just doing finishing up this map, and when I finish this up, I will be doing the first bit of the Living World. Sorry, not Living World, but the level 40 personal story. Meet my Order mentor, and who is perhaps the best loved NPC in the game. Nah, I'm in mellow mode. That would be the one. Yes, Tybalt. I would have to say he's probably the best loved NPC in the game. 89%. Oh, the last of the waypoints is just south. Extremely well voiced, cleverly written. Generally speaking, most of the NPCs in the game have sort of mixed reputations. Some people love them, some people hate them. I don't think I've ever heard anyone who didn't like Tybalt. But I'm sure they exist. Bram. They gave him a little bit of depth at the start of Icebrood Saga, and then they threw it away. I find the writing in Guild Wars 2 to be very hit or miss, but a lot more hit than miss the later the content. So the core game is not great. It has some great characters, like Tybalt, but it gets better the later it goes. Yeah. Bram. And then there's Logan Thackeray, who I have described for years as like vanilla ice cream without the vanilla. But like most MMOs, it's hit or miss on the writing.
Loot.
We're up to 92%. We are missing 2 hearts, 1 hero point, 1 vista. Let's see if we can find them. Oh, the heart is there. Northwest. The thing is, the same voice actor who does Logan does Theron, I think, is it Theron Shan in Star Wars The Old Republic, and does great voice work. Just terrific. Yeah, it varies pretty widely, and it can also vary not just between characters, but within the same character between storylines and stuff. it makes sense. They give you something interesting to work with, your work is going to be more interesting. So I'm just going to finish off this map. Got a few more things need doing. And then I'll be heading out for Tybalt. Certainly, generally, things got better the further you go. By the time you get to Living World Season 4, it's pretty good. Icebrood Saga had a lot of good voice work in it. Even if the storyline was not particularly good. And it even started, the storyline started out pretty good, and then, well, they had to change things up on the fly when they decided they really needed to kind of save the game with an expansion, which worked, fortunately. Oh, I killed a snow leopard. I feel bad. I didn't want to kill that. I'm only here to kill the Icebrood wolves. Yeah, people have asked, you know, which a few times recently, which MMO I would play if I could only play like one game for, you know, a year or whatever. And it would be this one simply because I can do what I'm doing now and actually have fun, which is just casually riding around the zone, doing events, finishing out content, whatever grabs me. Sort of the low-key, not especially gripping type of gaming. Sometimes that's fine. Icebrood Raiders, help out the local crafters. I have one legendary. Just one. I had to buy the precursor. I've never gotten a precursor drop. It's not fair. I want to complain. I've also made 6 runes, 6 legendary runes, and 2 legendary sigils. Those are much more manageable, and depending on how many characters you have, they're also a better use of your time. I have an embarrassing number of characters, so for me, the sigils and runes are actually really, really good. Hey there, and good evening. Welcome back. The more alts you have, the better sigils and runes are. And they're really not too difficult. Yeah, they're surprisingly easy. They're not necessarily cheap if you don't have an enormous amount of materials, you know, stocked up in your crafting inventory, crafting bank. And you have to go through the effort to track down provisioners' tokens. But it's the sort of thing, as if you get into the habit of doing it regularly, it's not bad at all. What I would really like, just for the quality of life, would be legendary armor sets. You know, I have a taste of the oh, okay, I'm within 2 hearts. All right, over here is 1 heart, which is almost done. A lot of times, one of the problems I think the game has for new players is you get to the end game, you know, and you're watching streamers, hopefully if you're lucky, more informative streamers than me, and you ask them, you know, what should I do? And they'll tell you to, you know, go to meta battle and get yourself a meta build. It's not that easy. because a lot of the meta builds are really expensive because you have to get a specific stat set on your armor and weapons, and you have to get specific runes. And a setup like that, depending on what class you're building for, can cost a couple of hundred gold, and a lot of new players don't have a couple of hundred gold to blow. And who knows, the next patch comes out and maybe they change the build and your gold build's no good anymore and you're out 200 gold. So the quality of life that is offered by legendary arms and armor is so great.
I graded the spirits, but they're rarely
Oh, no, I don't
answer.
want to do that, thank you. It's so great that I really wish there was something equivalent for, you know, exotic armor. The stuff most new players are going to be getting. But I don't want to take away from the unique value that is... no, that's not it. Ascended armor you can, but it has a cost. And Ascended armor is easier to get than Legendary, but certainly not easy to get. It's expensive to make. You can certainly grind it out by doing a lot of things like fractals and the like. But the quality of life you get from the Legendary stuff where, oh, I gotta change. Here, give me 15 seconds. And you change your armor, your weapons, runes, and sigils in 15 seconds. And you're no longer all in Berserker gear, you're in Ritualist gear. The ease of that change is such a huge advantage for the established player in pure quality of life. And that's level 44. At 45, I get my second specialization. So we're close on that. We've got one more heart we need. And that'll be over here. Yeah, to just quickly swap between, you know, healer gear or minstrel gear into something DPS centric. Yeah, exactly. Rather than having to carry around two sets or having two sets equipped in different tabs and tabbing between two sets. That's fast too, but that's also twice as expensive. What does he need? Hunt massive ice-brewed creatures roaming the area and defend local inhabitants. Massive ice-brewed creatures, we're looking for you. Won't you come out and play? Yay! Dagnabbit. Alright, well, we're getting some here. Multiple elementals. And so the streamers who say just go to meta battle and pick a spec, it's just not that easy for a new player. It's really not. Even if they're good, and I'm certainly would never consider myself good. For instance, going to Snow Crows. A lot of people will recommend going to Snow Crows. Snow Crows builds generally are very narrowly focused. They're focused for speedrunners, where they're going to have a healer around, and all they want everyone else to do basically is do damage or maybe throw a buff. So, in fact, I would say Snow Crows generally is a bad build for most players. Also, a lot of the newer players are just not going to be that adept at working around with the game system. Have you been watching Preach? Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of Preach's, and I've watched some of his I find it difficult to actually watch him playing the game because it's so frustrating for me as a guy who knows the game pretty well to say, you know, all you got to do is press that button. Press, no, not that button, not that button, the other button. Oh, no, Mike. But I love watching his summary videos where he talks about the things that he's gone through, the things he likes, the things he doesn't like. I think generally he's pretty on the spot, you know, unless he's misspeaking one of the names. Sorry, Mike, if you're watching this. And I think his series as a whole has been very good for the game in that Preach has got a lot of fans, rightfully so. He's earned them. And when he says something like, I don't know if you saw it, his interview with Mighty Teapot, he basically said something very similar to, you know, if you're an MMO player and you're not playing Guild Wars 2, you're kind of a douche. Yeah. Yeah. What do we got? We have 1 hero point and 1 Vista left. Let's see if we can find those. Not going to show up for me, are you? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna not show up for me. You're embarrassing me in front of the guys. Come on. Okay. Do we have the indicator on the map? We do have the indicator on the map for one of them. It was also interesting, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, Teapot did an interview with Max, with Maximum, if you're familiar with him, from World of Warcraft. Race to World First guild leader. That was really interesting watching Max's commentary on the game as it exists, as far as rating goes. You know, because basically, I know he played a little. I watched a little when Max was playing Guild Wars 2. And so I know he has a passing familiarity with the game. Oh, I calculated, I added up my most played WoW characters and Latro characters. Guild Wars 2 has an age feature. You can just type age and it'll tell you how many hours you have across the account. So, but I had to do it manually for WoW and Lord of the Rings Online. My WoW for my most played characters was 6,000 hours. Lord of the Rings Online was 5,500 hours. I'm at over 4,000 hours in Guild Wars 2. So I am a huge WoW fan historically, too. As much as I have any number of issues with the last and many expansions. Historically, yeah, big, huge WoW nerd, too. From beta. The first open beta sucked me into WoW. I wasn't initially interested because I didn't like the comic, the cartoon-looking visuals. But as soon as I actually got into the gameplay, yeah, I was sold immediately. It was so much better gameplay than anything else available at that time. All right, so whatever we're missing is to the west. And that'll be 1 more hero point. We'll grab that. That'll finish up the map. And then we're off to meet Tybalt and his apples. Well, for me, computer games has been my primary entertainment, them and books, for 40 years. I bought my first computer in 78 or 79, and I bought it expressly to play games on. And now, I'm retired. Care to guess what I do with my time? Spoiler. Play computer games. Yeah, I don't even really think about it. Generally speaking, yeah. Guild Wars 2 has maybe the most welcoming community. One of, certainly. And one of the more mature player bases as well. Not chronologically, but behaviorally. I would say Latro has the most adult population in general of any of the major MMOs. What do you think of the rum you got from me? I'll be raving about it for years. Oh, this is not... I already did get this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, all right. There's another one I'm missing over here, it seems. Well, like every game, though, MMO's got every MMO has got more than its fair share of assholes. All right, that's a champ. Do you have a cave over here? No. There's got to be a cave around here somewhere. Don't think it's over there. It must be over here. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done a map clear on this map. Looks like it's right up here. Where that person just ducked in and vanished. I could have sworn I got this one. I did earn this hero point. Well, then what the hell am I missing?
Are you aware your pain is an illusion?
Yes, I'm aware my pain is an illusion. Thanks. I'm still missing the damned hero point, though. Where am I missing a hero point? Right? I'm missing a hero point somewhere. I have Blish installed. I'm not currently running much in the way of mods for it. Is it down there? That's the one I've got. Got. That's 3. 4. 5. I don't think it's in Molengrad. Maybe it's back here. There's another cave. I can't go there because that one is contested. Most of the time I have no trouble remembering the one I'm missing. It can't be because I'm getting old and my memory is turning to... What was I talking about? Weird.
Come, comrades. We will appropriate the Norn's ill-gotten gains.
So back here, there's a cave. That is real easy to get yourself killed in. Did I remember? I did. Occasionally the brain works. Not often. Occasionally. Let us return to Lion's Arch. We'll open our box and see if we hit our 1 in 3 chance and got a key. So far, this character is 2 for 2. Got a key from both Queensdale and the first Norn map. Drum roll, please. Probably not. 3 for 3 on keys. I'll take that.
All clear.
Warhorn cannot use.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
I was manufactured to the highest standards too. That's not very good. So, Tybalt is going to have to wait about a minute or two.
Power flow at 30%.
As clearly,
Rerouting.
I have to open a Black Lion chest. So we hit the 1 in 3 shot. Now we'll see if we can hit the 1 in 10 shot and get an uncommon or better. Black Lion chest. They're up 2 copper since the last one I bought. No. Well, what I would love would be one of the rares, right? Well, of course, any of the super rares, but I've never gotten one of those. One of the rares right now, the staff. I'll show. So, I'll get 2 commons, guaranteed. I'll get a Black Lion statuette and a blue skimmer pup. I will get 2 other commons. Good ones, if I didn't have almost all the dies, would be die packs, but always the unlocks. You may get a piece of crap, but you may also get something awesomely cool looking. The uncommons are the Steel Lotus skins, which are pretty good. Let's pull out, say, an example of the sword.
Like the sun greets the morning.
So they have this golden lotus motif on the hilt here. They're big on swooping curves with a sort of pinkish purplish sheen. So they're nice. But the Lorekeeper staff would be the one I would hope to get. Lorekeeper set is one of my favorites. I love it. So it's a staff with a floating book up above. It's got these ribbons with writing on them, wrapping around, floating, and the little glowy bits. It's just a very, very cool set. And, of course, the super rares. That won't be happening. And here we go. I will click open. What we're looking for is a 5th box to appear. That will mean we got an uncommon or better, and it's about a 1 in 10 shot. And just commons.
All mine.
Pretty boring ones, too. Teleport to friend. The upgrade extractor for removing upgrades. Because that's what you would do. You would extract upgrades with it, clearly. The skimmer pup, which will go up in price once they're out of rotation. And the Black Lion statuette. There are a couple things I'm waiting for their prices to come down. I've got most of the ones that cost 25 or 30 that I want. As an example of what you can get, if you're not familiar with it, with really cool cosmetics, is the Vermilion Tail Feather skin. One of my favorites. I paid 60 statuettes for it. It's now down to, what, 25? It looks like a flamey feather until you draw it. When you draw it, it animates a phoenix, flies around you. It's a beautiful visual. That's as good a visual as most of the legendaries have. So, stowed, wielded. It's just a great skin. Yeah. So, those are the kinds of skins you can get out of the Black Lion chests, and every Black Lion chest has at least one of the Black Lion statuettes, which are like a consolation prize, and you can trade those in for a bunch of the stuff that previously was only available in the chests. So, if you're willing to wait, you can also always take gold, in-game gold, and convert it into gems to buy keys. But paying cash for keys, I cannot recommend. My recommendation would be either doing a weekly key farm or doing a lot of map completions. I made Twilight. I bought Dusk, the precursor, for 525 gold. No, actually, I paid about 500 for it. And then made it from there. Let me sell the junk out of my inventory. Good. And yeah, I also have the 6 legendary runes and 2 legendary sigils I've made. Yeah, it's the greatsword. One of the 2 original greatswords. There's Twilight and Dawn, and you can slam both of them together and get Eclipse, which looks like one during the daytime and the other one at night. Word from Snowden Drifts. Yay! I know I completed the map. Thanks. And now, would you like to continue your story? Stealing Secrets. Tybalt awaits. Yeah, exactly. It's
Apples.
sure,
Apples for
I
sale.
know it's edgelordy,
Nice, quiet
but
apples.
yeah, I really, really like
So quiet.
the way it looked.
Here.
Now, the one I like second best is one I don't have, and that's the Bindings of
Spot
Epos.
right now, a juicy
That's a
red
focus one.
apple.
It looks like this big book that floats over your right hand, I think, and your left hand turns into this horrible black claw thing. It's visually, it's just really
Apples,
striking.
not pears. Here's
Hey,
there.
it is Fashion Wars after all. There's a mysterious apple seller. Tybalt, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey there. Can I interest you in an apple?
I'm looking for my contact. A member of the
Ah, shh. Apples for sale. Nothing but apples to see here, folks.
Yep, Fashion Wars
What
is
part
the
of
end game.
secret society wasn't explained to you? Keep your voice down, initiate, and pretend you're buying an apple.
Sorry. Give me that apple. The one over there.
My name's Tybalt, Lightbringer of the Order of You-Know-What. It's my job to train you to serve the Order. I'm supposed to figure out if you're trustworthy, and if you are, well, then you get to know more. A lot of people would love to know the secrets our Order collects about the dragons, sometimes for very bad reasons.
That makes sense. Put me up to any test, Tybalt. I'll prove myself.
First things first. We've got a mission assignment. Are you up for it, Initiate?
Aren't you gonna tell me what it is?
Ah, not in Lion's Arch. There are ears everywhere. Meet me in Apple.
And he would know he
I'll
has 4
brief you
ears.
there.
Although now, if you were to take a Char and put him in the cat girl outfit, they'd have 6 ears. Real?
Before you follow Tybalt, speak with me. name is
We're the
Real,
Order
and I am the
of
Order's
Secrets,
primary
Whispers.
spy
You can't
such.
wait.
The
Why am I
preceptor
waving?
sent me to welcome you before you begin your first mission. You have a right to know the dangers you will face.
Ooh, danger. I laugh at danger. Ha!
Welcome, Initiate. Yes, we know who you are. We've been watching you.
Canucket, don't start. Yeah, it just
Join
came
us
in.
even
I'll
as
show
the
you
fate
to
of
show you to.
nations hangs
I
in the
will show
balance.
it to
Only the
you.
Order of Whispers stands between
My English is
civilization
a
and
first
war.
language lessons. Definitely needs some work. I will show it to you in a second, as it's currently in the shop.
In every nation,
in
the dragons are rising.
the gem store,
They will
so
devour
I can
the
show
world.
it to you.
If they aren't stopped, they'll turn Tyria into a burnt-out husk, a broken shell. You may have chosen to join the Order of Whispers, but our trust is earned, not given. Now is the time to show your worth. It doesn't matter where the dragons came from, or why they awakened.
It's not my vibe, man.
The secrets we discover will help us send them back to hell. Welcome to the Order of Whispers.
So, we'll exit. I will show you the aforementioned outfit. Which I'm sure is making them grande bank. Just like when they brought in the maid outfit, which could be worn by guys, by the way. And the women could wear the butler outfit as well. Here we are. The Adventurous Cat Appearance Package. I do like one part of this, and it's the glider. First of all, there's the cuddly backpack skin, which looks like that. I can't really show it to you I can't zoom. There's the cuddly cat glider skin, which I actually like. Goofy fat cats that are holding you up in the air by flapping furiously. That's not bad. And then, may the gods themselves have mercy upon my soul, the cat outfit, including a tail. Now, if you choose to disable the ears part, you also lose the tail. The rest of the outfit's fine. A little bit young. But there it is. Terrifying. Okay, Tybalt. Out here in Gendaran Fields. Little known, made up fact. Originally, the lyrics for the Beatles song was Gendaran Fields Forever. That's totally not true. That's a good point, Canucket.
Greetings.
Hi, Tybalt.
Hey, Initiate. I wish we could have talked at that tavern in Lion's Arch. Free drinks. Plenty of pretty ladies will talk to a broken-down engineer.
Maybe next time. I'll even buy you a round of something you'll enjoy. Apple cider, right?
Ha! Good one. Anyway, here's the situation. This is Kryta. Most of Crichton politics center around a tug-of-war between the Ministry and the Queen. Minister Codicus wants to steal the throne from Queen Jenna. Codicus doesn't see the dragons as a threat. He just wants Kryta for his own.
You can
That
tell
means we're on the
Codicus is the
Queen's
bad guy because
right?
he's got a really
You're
bad beard.
darn right. Queen Jenna's making a treaty with the Char. She supports Lion's Arch. The Order likes having her in power. Here's where it gets interesting. Minister Codicus's daughter, to me, contacted the Order of Whispers. Apparently there's trouble at home. To me, Beetlestone is offering detailed information about her father's shady deals in exchange for asylum among the Order. Trouble is, the Order lost contact with Demi between Divinity's Reach and Applenook Hamlet. Our job is to track her down.
Makes sense to me. Let's snoop around and see what we can
Exactly. Praise Joko. In fact, many of them have been singing his praises for centuries. Since he raised them from the dead. Mostly. Kind of raised them from the dead. They're still dead, but walking around dead. Good evening, traveler. Is there something I can help you with? Who are all these ministry guards? Shouldn't they be in Kryta? Their commander showed up demanding the whole inn for his troops. I hope they're planning to pay for it. Thanks for the information.
Staying at the inn? That might bear some investigation.
Quiet down there. Pardon my borborygmus if you could hear it. Washerwoman. What you need, stranger? A pretty girl out of Kryta was supposed to meet me here. Have you seen her? Pretty young lady. Could be. What'd she look like? She's from Divinity's Reach, so she'd probably be wearing fine clothes. Oh yeah, I did happen to see a lady like that a few days ago. Didn't talk to her much, though. Sorry I can't help. Thank you, ma'am. It's good to know at least you got this far. Shopkeeper. That's an awful lot of bread. Not really a shopkeeper. Maybe a bread maker? Salutations, friend human. Wow, that's the sort of greeting you would expect from someone who wasn't themselves human. I have delicious foodstuffs for all walks of life. What can I offer you? I'm looking for a friend of mine. Young woman from out of town. Have you seen her? Young, out-of-town woman. I tend to remember people by their purchases. Any idea what she might have bought? She's from the city, so she'd probably buy fresh fruits, cheeses, things like that. Pricey stuff, huh? Oh, I remember now. Lovely lass. Yeah, she was here a few days ago. Do you know where she's gone? Sorry, she hardly spoke. Seemed skittish. Left town just before the ministry came by. That's good to know. Thanks. Well, that would explain it. Negative. I am a meat popsicle. Quick, name that movie reference. Salutations, friend. What can I do for you? I'm looking for a friend of mine. Can you check and see if she left a message for me? Let me see. Charcolhane. No, I don't see anything for you here. I'm sorry. Has there been any unusual mail at all? Unusual? Well, there's a certified message for the Ministry Guard Commander, but I can't discuss that. The Ministry doesn't have its own messengers? Usually, yeah. Seems odd, doesn't it? I guess someone didn't want to log the use of a messenger. That's interesting. That is exactly correct, Canucket. You get 5
You have
bonus
a way
points.
with people. Not bad. Squeeze them a little, and these villagers leak information.
Negative.
Well,
I am a
me
meat
was with
popsicle.
friends here, but then
I have no idea what a
disappeared.
meat popsicle
The
is.
ministry guard appeared
Probably
right
don't want to
after
know.
she vanished.
It's a great line.
It makes sense that her father, a powerful minister, sent the guard to bring her back. But they're still here, which means they haven't found Demi yet.
We also know the ministry guard commander was angry about a message from an unknown source.
Yeah. She's
The
married
guard has
to
answers we don't have. It's time to
the
know what they
director
know.
W.S.
They're all at the tavern.
Paul W.S.
If
Anderson,
we can
who
get them
makes
drinking
all
and
of the
talking, they'll spill the apples. Let's go.
Resident Evil.
Demi disappeared before
No,
the
not
ministry
Resident Evil
showed up.
movies.
We need to know
shit.
more.
One with the Umbrella Corporation. Yeah, Mila Jovovich. That works well as well, yeah. Was it Resident Evil? Shit. I think it was Resident Evil. Pretty sure, yeah. Ministry Guard. What's all this then? Some problem need the world-famous Crichton Guard? You guys aren't with the Lion Guard? Nope, we do real work. We serve ministers like... Oh, but I can't talk about him. We serve Kryta. For Kryta. Of course, Kryta and a certain minister, am I right? Hey, I didn't say that. Certainly not minister... I'm talking too much. I need to go outside. The first one wasn't awful, certainly. I've seen a couple of the later ones, which were awful, certainly. Pike off, scrub. What an annoying sod. Yeah, you heard me. Annoying sod. He's an annoying sod. Hi there, you a Lion Guard? Yeah, sure I am. And you're a ministry guard, am I right? Well, that's to say, not for very long, but yeah, I am. So, what brings you all the way out here? A rescue mission, very noble. We're here to ransom a beautiful girl from a bunch of... I'm not supposed to say. Come on now, we're both guards here. You can trust me. I'd like to, but I really don't want to get in trouble. All right then, let me know if I can help you out in any way. What's your problem? You are with the Ministry Guard, right? You seem like a proud, dedicated lot. So we are. We'll face down anything. Those pirates don't scare me. Pirates? What pirates? Pirates? I didn't... Never mind. Just get out of here. Okay, then.
Tension! Stand up straight, Private. You, upstairs, double time. I mean now.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's follow this bozo and listen in. We might learn something.
I'm going to follow this bozo and listen in, because we might learn something. Yes, this is the level 40 personal story, the first couple of quests after getting my mentor, Tybalt. I'm listening.
What in the name of Balthazar's horned helmet is wrong with you, guardsmen? You're yammering away like a skrit caught red-handed.
We were just talking. No harm done. I never mentioned the commander's letter, or the pirates.
Commander's letter and
Straighten up
pirates.
and call me sir, or you'll find yourself transferred to the Blackhold Mines.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Please don't tell the commander, sir.
You're lucky the commander's retired to his room, soldier. You'd better do the same before I change my mind on that transfer.
Jackpot. These guys are no match for professionals. They fall all over themselves. Sounds like the commander has a letter in his room that we need to see. I'll make a distraction. You sneak in while he's busy.
Right.
I saw some Dolyaks out front. Stampedes are always fun.
Use the distraction to make the ministry commander leave. Spook the
Be
herd.
ready. This could get messy.
Balthazar's breeches? Hey, the bulls are panicking!
What in the name of the six gods is going on around here?
Something spooked the pack animals, sir. They ran off.
Then run them down and bring them back, you idiot. Until our supplies arrive, we'll commandeer what we need from the village.
Writing
Sergeant,
desk. I'll search the desk.
requisition all necessary
Suspicious
items from
letter.
the
A ransom note from the Jackdaw pirates. They've captured Demi
Yes, sir.
Beetlestone. I should show this to Tibble.
Ah, here's the letter. Oh, interesting. 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 It's about... Whoa, what was that? I don't think they're friendly.
A couple of
Defend yourself.
sparks.
Time to do some real damage.
Here we go. Greetings, Commander, blah, blah, Demi Beetlestone in our custody. Ransom. Ransom? Ah, slag iron. And who sent... Ah, here. Cordially yours, Captain Jane of the Jackdaws. Demi's been kidnapped by pirates. Cool. I mean...
Cool. I mean,
That
interesting.
explains why Demi didn't make her meeting with the Order.
That's right.
Does the note say where
Pirates,
she's been
guys.
taken?
Of course.
Can it get any better than pirates?
But
Well,
the
yeah, undead
Jackdaws
pirates. but-
dock on the far shore of the lake to the north. We should check there. If we disguise ourselves, I bet we can slip right in. If they notice, we'll pass ourselves off as a couple of new hands. I'll scrounge up some Jackdaw clothes and meet you there.
Hang on, that sounds dangerous. Don't we need to check in with someone before we go further? Does the Order know you're doing this?
We operate independently enough for this. The Master of Whispers relies on my discretion. If he trusts me, Initiate, so should you.
2 tibs a whisker. Okay, toughness and vit, power and precision.
Welcome to the big time. Population
Me. That's level 45, sorry. So I have a bunch of hero points now to spend, and we will spend them into a second specialization. We already have mastered out fire. I'm going to go with air next. I have enough points. I've been saving my points up. Not quite enough. 1 point shy. All right. But we'll now equip air. Chance to critically strike is increased while attuned to air. Your movement speed is also increased. Yep. Grants allies boons. Gain super speed when attuning to air. Gain ferocity based on your precision. We'll go with that. Electric discharge. That's the only kind of discharge I can do on stream without getting, you know, yoinked. Inscription. Gain a boon upon casting a glyph. I'm currently using a bunch of glyphs. That seems good. Might. Raging Storm while under the effects of critical striking a foe grants fury. Gain ferocity while under the effect of fury. That one's really good too. Don't think my crit rate's particularly high right now. Just yet. I take it back. 44% isn't bad at all. Given my level, we'll go to there. And we can get one of these two. Strike enemies to get 20% additional damage to mobs that are below half dead. Oh, fresh air is always fun. We'll go with fresh air. Park Square. And lucky you. That's the letter from the pirates. We'll exit. And we have a new chest piece, presumably better than what we're wearing. And that means we get a new, randomly chosen selection of dyes. It is, in fact, better than what we're wearing. Not by much, but a little. And the loot are a couple of items we can't use. Sadly. So here's my new look. And random dives. Here we go. Go. Sure, that's not bad. That's ebony, deep pine, and ocean. Let me, however, turn off the visual on the backpack. It's spoiling my otherwise immaculate appearance. All right. The next quest is one of the funnest, goofiest quests in the game. Would like one more hero point. Oh, that's right. There's a hero point on the way there, isn't there? There is a hero point on the way there. We will grab this Vista first, because we can. There is a hero point right here on this ship.
Halt! I say halt! Stop right there! Stop! 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 Everybody wants to be a pirate.
Everybody does want to be a pirate. I know I want to be a pirate. Yeah, it's easy to pull in too much stuff on this, on the hero point in this whole area, actually.
Salute to you. You're a pirate in the rough, and that's the best kind to be.
And that should open up the last option, and we'll finish out our training in air as well. Lightning Rod. Cast Lightning Rod when you disable a foe. We'll stick with what we've got. Cool. And now Tybalt and I are going to pretend to be pirates. Grab the waypoint and enter the instance with Tybalt. It's possible in the past the other two NPCs there may have fought along with the veteran. I kind of remember that, but then my memory is no longer reliable.
What's up?
I've asked. That pirate outfit is excellent. Want me to go over the plan again? You're going to love this. Or keelhaul me. Possibly both. Yeah, go over the plan again. I want to make sure I understand it. Pirates are vicious, but not smart. While you distract them, I'll search the camp for any sign of the minister's daughter. I'm looking forward to being the distraction. They won't know what hit them. That's the spirit. I knew you'd be excited to trick some pirates out of their grog. Trust me and play along. Should we go now? Ready when you are. Wahoo! I mean, yeah, yar. Here we go. Just so you see, I am now dressed appropriately as a pirate. As is Two Tibs a Whisker. Gotta have a pirate name. Funnily enough, I should have done this the other night while I was drinking, because we're going to be doing a drinking game against the pirates.
Dar, me hearties. I'll wager my buddy here can drink you foul-smelling lot out of the table. Now, who's got the guts to challenge us?
A drinking competition? What are you doing?
Shh, just go with it. Trust me.
Who are you scoundrels? And what's your wager?
I'm Two Tibs a Whisker, and this is, blood-covered backstabbing Blackjack the Blade. Yeah. And our wager is 2 fistfuls of gold. Are you in?
Aye.
You'll note, despite the fact I win, we don't get 2 fistfuls of gold or even a gold. It's not fair.
Greetings.
Blackjack, eh? I like it. Let's test your skills, shall we? Are the rules the same in these waters? The rules are you drink, then your opponent drinks. Water will even your keel, but if you drink any, your opponent gets some too. Any house rules for you jackdaws? Well, cheating's allowed, so long as you're not caught. The crowd will murder you. Remember, belching's your best weapon against a tough foe. Okay, I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
Listen up, you sea dogs. Come witness a bout to be remembered. The bold newcomer versus your favorite cheap date, One Drink Drake.
I hate you guys.
A titanic match.
One Drink Drake.
And resilience. Let the drinking begin.
I'll drink you under the table, lover.
1 is drink. 2 is fake out, pretend to drink, but don't actually drink.
One more for the road.
3 is drink water. 4 is boast.
No fair. I can't drink 2 drinks. Broom spinning.
I defeated him. He's easy. Your favorite cheap date, 1 drink Drake.
Hey,
I hate you
Drake
guys.
has lived up to his name. No surprise there. Our second contender, small but fierce. Watch out for Kipler, the Tippler.
Prepare to be inebriated into inebrilivion.
Inebrilivion.
Round 2. Go.
Brains, brawn, and brigandry. I'll drink until you're pretty. And that'll be a while. Slow down, slow down. What do you think this is? A competition? Yeah.
I'll drink a little water. Water heals me more than it heals him. That's kind of the key. And belching every time belching's available. Belch.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Most 40 fluidus. No, fortuitous. Yeah, that. Woo! Yeah. Head goes down, ears go up. That floor looks mighty soft.
And down goes Kipler the Tippler.
Oh, the Tippler has toppled. Our contest isn't over. Welcome that hollow-legged hellion, Rita Guzzlemaw.
Yeah.
No time for talking. Let's drink.
This is for the win. No excuses and no prisoners. Drink up till you're falling down.
Keep your eyes on the booze and your head in the game, fool.
Yeah.
Hooray, yeah.
Not bad. I'm in it for the long haul, though. Can you
Yeah.
keep up?
Don't worry, I've got this. I'm an experienced drinker. Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah.
I was enjoying a delicious adult leisure beverage, or more than one last night.
Yeah.
It takes a while to drink Grana under the proverbial table.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Another belch.
Yeah.
Titans, gee. What kind of filthy synthetic liver do you have?
Belch.
You must be being
Yeah.
it. Oh, wise one, teach me your ways.
Victory is mine. I'll drink to that.
Unbelievable!
Just water.
The newcomer Blackjack is the last drinker standing. We got ourselves a new potentate of potables.
Surprise, surprise, eh, Gabriel? I mean, yar! Flotsam and jetsam. Now, how about that wager?
Fine, fine. I'll go fetch your gold, you thieving sea whisker.
Okay, listen up. While you were guzzling away, I found Demi. She's under heavy guard on the other side of the water.
So there was a plan after all. Beyond getting me sloshed, I mean.
Of course there was. What did I tell you? You just have to trust me.
Quiet down there. Come on, Tybalt. Let's go. Two Tibs a whisker. Bloodthirsty, backstabbing Blackjack the Blade. We're pirates. Yar. You gotta stay close to Tybalt. If you go too far, he stops. So he's not really following us. But we can't follow him either, because he'd just stop. Yeah. Also, apparently he has a bit of a religious thing, because he was walking on water there briefly. That's true. I don't know, though. They always said that you shouldn't swim for half an hour after eating. I'm not sure about how long after getting sloshed. But you're right, it doesn't sound like a good idea, that's for sure. Come on, two Tibs a whisker.
Yar and rar and blimey, matey. How's about you let us fellow pirates through? Avast and bosun the prow cap, sailor.
Who did you say you were again, fella?
I'm two Tibs a whisker. This is blood-covered backstabbing Blackjack the Blade. Yar. Raise the crow's foot and rope down the jib-jabber-jabber thing.
You're kidding. Mates, we got trespassers. Shank them.
Fast and brutal. Oh.
We got more friends coming. More? No, it's open. There we go. Demi
Aren't you
Moore.
a little
No.
sober to be a pirate?
Look, we're with the Order of Whispers. We've been sent to get you out of here.
We're here to abscond with you, and with the beer. The beer's already vanished into thin air, so now it's your turn.
It didn't vanish into
Thank
thin
the
air.
goddess, Lissa. I was starting
It
to think
vanished
the
into
Order had
thin
forgotten
me.
me. Do you have a plan to get out of this place alive?
Sort of. The idea starts with run for it, and generally goes downhill from there. Come on.
This is getting serious.
I'll escort Demi to the Lion's Arch safe house. Meet us there.
Off we go to the Lion's Arch safe house. So back to LA. Lion's Arch, not Los Angeles. Closest waypoint I have is Var. Yar. Gotta grab the POI. Grab the Vista. It's just in my nature to be a little bit easily distracted. Oh, look, a POI. Gets the POI every time. There we go, and you should know that if you smash anything here, my friend, Captain Smash will smash you. That's Captain Smash. I like Captain Smash. He's impressive. You know where I can buy some apples? You know, for a char, that Tybalt really seems to have a thing for fruit, doesn't he? Anyhow, go on in. They're waiting for you downstairs. Thanks. There we are. Down the hatch.
Tybalt, thank the Lady of the Mirror. I thought something terrible had happened. Your first field mission, and you go out of contact.
But hang on, first mission? I thought I was the newcomer.
Well, yeah, I might have overstated that. I've been in the Order for years, but this is my first time in the field.
Initiate, my name is Lady Wee. I'm the Order's agent within the Crichton Ministry. This rough-looking gentleman is Ben Tenstrikes, my protector.
I was supposed to get Demi safely out of Divinity's reach, but I got sacked by Ministry guards.
You're lucky to be alive, Ben. Caudicus wields great power in Kryta, and he's none too pleased about his daughter's desertion.
How did Landon find me? There's no way the Ministry Guard could have tracked me this far from Divinity's reach.
Your father probably purchased a tracking enchantment. Do you have anything you never remove? Something he knew you'd keep with you?
My mother's necklace. He's using it to follow me? My father is a cold-hearted snake.
This safe house will block such divining. But when you leave here, you will be found. Lion's Arch is no longer safe for you. Tybalt, initiate. You must take Demi to the Chantry of Secrets right away. She'll be safe there.
Your father's treachery could be useful to us, Demi. If Commander Landon is following the enchantment,
not me,
we can use it to lead him awry.
Clever.
Demi.
Now let's work out the details so we can
And
get
it's
Demi out of here
blocked
safe and
enchantments
sound.
here, so they'd know the general vicinity where that. They might know where the signal went away.
Poor Demi. Her father has done some terrible things.
Yeah.
Agreed. But at the risk of
He'll do
being
worse
careless,
things.
That's precisely why her
I'll
information
spare you
is so
spoilers.
valuable.
He's kind of a dick. Hi, Demi. Thanks for saving me from those pirates. They were horrible brutes. I guess I've been a little sheltered.
I should have been there to protect Demi.
That's
Well, on my character creation, I chose ferocity as my general mien, so I have to go with that. If those pirates had touched you, they wouldn't have survived, I swear it. Oh, thank you. I wish I was that brave while Commander Landon was keeping me locked up in Divinity's reach. Locked up, huh? My father, the minister, claimed it was for my safety. Really, it was because I knew too much. Do you mind if I ask you something else? I owe you my life. Ask anything. Would you rather walk to school or carry your lunch? Sorry to hear about your mother's necklace. That must be a shock. What is it that you're going to tell the Order? It must be pretty important. I'm sorry to hear about your mother's necklace. That must be a shock. My mother meant the world to me. I can't believe he'd take advantage of that. Some people have no feelings. I'm sorry. Don't care. Those pirates were interesting, but tricking those Ministry guards sounds like it could be fun too. So what's the plan? Either Lady Wee puts a spell on the necklace and we try to sneak Demi out, or Ben Tenstrikes watches over the real Demi while we escort a fake out through the city as bait. Sneak her out? I think last time I did it, I did the sneak her out. We'll use a decoy to lay a false trail. Okay, don't know where we get a decoy, but I'm sure Lady Wee can help us think of something. Lady Wee!
We've decided to leave a false trail and trick the Ministry Guard into an ambush.
Pardon the yawn.
Once they're out of the way, it'll be easier to get Demi to safety. Tybalt and I will lay an ambush while Ben gets Demi out of the city. After we've handled Landon, we'll meet up with you again.
If you're determined to do this, at least let me make the ruse a good one. With a little magical assistance, Tybalt will make an excellent Demi beetle.
No, if I had chose the other option, that had a stealth option.
Wait. Making a char like me?
It's very straightforward.
I hope you have some mighty strong magic up your sleeve.
Don't worry. You'll make a beautiful decoy, Tybalt.
You're putting your life in danger for my safety. I won't forget this. Thank you. Thank you all.
And I have my choice of staff or staff. I'll take the staff that has big damage numbers, thank you. Much better than what I currently have equipped. We have an XP booster. We have some crafting supplies. That is our new staff. And we have 2 bags with a staff that's not as good as the one we just got. Dark steel harvesting sickle, sure, we'll trade up on that. And new pants. Well, new clothing. You know what that means. Well, maybe you know what that means. Slightly better. New clothing means another use of the random dye function. That's dye as in colors of dyes, not randomly dye, although that could still happen too. My current outfit? Hideous. They simply can't expect me to look like that. So instead I'll look like this. Yeah, I can work with that. Yeah. The colors this time are Evergreen, Iris Blush, and Whisper. Well, I'm in the order of Whispers. It makes sense that I would have Whisper. So, yeah. Let's go with that. We'll meet Tybalt outside in Lion's Arch. I said we'll meet Tybalt in Lion's Arch. Thank you. All right, where is he? Why are they sending me over there when he's over there? I don't know.
I'm at your service.
Generally speaking, the go in this direction arrows are pretty well done. That was not straightforward at all. And here we go. Thrown off guard. Haha. We'll be in Old Lion's Arch. The die randomizer is awesome. There's another one that there's also a randomizer for at character creation if you're feeling really daring. And you can randomly change your gear as well. That has a negative. In order to keep it, it costs 6 transmogrification charges.
Whoa, I've got 2 hands and some lovely apples.
He's got
Keep
2
your mind
hands
on
and
the
some
job,
lovely
Tybalt.
apples.
Go roam the city, and we'll see if the Ministry Guards take the bait.
Bait, right. The order book passage in Demi's name on a ship called the Harpy's Smile. We'll head there and see what happens.
Pardon
Are
the
you
yawn.
okay? Ministry Guards aren't like those drunken pirates. If they can't capture Demi, they'll kill her to stop her from talking. And that means...
They'll kill me. Yeah, I know. But I didn't join the Order of Whispers to sit behind a desk. I joined it to fight dragons. If we're going to do that,
And have
we'll
a
need
nice
Crichton
pair of
and Queen Jenna.
apples.
Isn't that funny? Me, the Char, risking my life for the security of the human throne.
There's an
the
irony
world's
there.
a funny place, Lightbringer. As long as we keep laughing, I guess we're not dead.
The Order gave me a mission, and I'm not turning back now. I can do this. Trust me. How do humans walk without tails? Right. Here goes. Nothing to worry about. Not weird at all. Look at me. I'm Demi Beetlestone.
You coming to me?
So far, so good.
This is Old Lion's Arch.
There she is. That's Lady Beetlestone. Get her, now. Feel the fury.
Let's see, we're headed that way, so...
Head through the Agora. We've got a ways to go.
Beetlestone! Get the traitor!
Time to feel the fury.
Couple more ministry guards.
You betrayed your father.
We're gonna get jumped, but still.
You betrayed him. No mercy.
Burn, baby, burn. Demi still with me? Yeah, she is.
We're making good time. Head through the western ward.
Working on it.
The trap didn't work. Get her! If she won't surrender, silence her permanently.
Have some meteor flame balls falling from the sky. They build character.
Long, narrow path between rocks, huh? That's not dangerous or anything.
Thank you, Tybalt.
Well, look what we have. Daddy's
Feel
little
the
traitor,
fury.
that is. Get her!
Fast as brutal.
Or fire for everybody. And once again, we'll resummon our elementals.
The docks should be close now.
Hi, guys. You looking for somebody?
Lady Beetlestone. Your father's invested a great deal of money in your return.
Bad news for them. Ah, yeah, I can sort of see that around the bottom edge of the dress.
She's headed for the docks. Stop her before she escapes.
Oh, more of them. How unfortunate for them. Whoops. I kind of fell. A little. Just around the edges. Nobody saw that, right? Come on, Tybalt. Shake it, don't break it. Wrap it up and they'll take it.
Keep going. Be on the lookout for a Captain Connery.
Yeah, I found him. Tybalt? If you could move it a little. Oh my god.
There's Captain Connery.
Well, hello there, lovely. Are you here to board my barge?
Oh, brother. I fought off ministry guards for this?
Come aboard, miss. Right this way. It's a pleasure to have such a pretty young thing gracing the Harpy's smile.
What a bold sailor you are. I'm all a swoon. You really should be shot for making a girl blush so badly. I mean it, buddy. Shot! Oh, well, toodle-doo, everyone. I'll meet you at Stormbluff Isle if I don't die of embarrassment first.
Don't worry, buddy. You did great. We're almost in the clear.
Okay, another completed mission. Power and precision, power and vit. Power and precision it is.
Like fine wine.
And another level. I'm now level 46. Gloves I can't wear. Warhorn I can't use. Gloves I can't wear. Yeah, just another bunch of wonderful gifts for leveling. I've been saying since launch they really should have made those class appropriate. New neck piece. Power and precision.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Reasonably sweet loot. I, don't want to judge it too harshly. And we're going to head over to the island and finish off the level 40 storyline. Put it in our rearview mirror, and then I'll probably be calling it an evening after that. We've got one more quest to do. And I don't have any of those waypoints, so... time to bust out the speedball. I think I just made a wrong turn. But it's okay. We can fix this. Get the waypoint. The blood-tide coast awaits. It's supposed to. It does have drifting. And if you're good at drifting, you can manage it a lot better than I do. That's for sure. I am not a particularly good pilot of that particular vehicle. But for relative straightaways and flatter areas, it's the fastest mountain in the game. Oh, that was really poorly done by yours truly. And let's get Demi away from them for once and for all. First of all, I'll do a quick map swap. An apple a day. I hope it won't keep Tybalt away. There's Tybalt and Demi.
Landon's still following us. Are you sure you want to do this to me?
Absolutely. Never been more sure of anything in my life. Commander Landon won't give up, will he? He'll keep searching for me until I'm dead. The Order of Whispers can protect me, but only if they lock me up like a prisoner. I'm tired of being someone else's pawn. I can't live like that. It's time to stop running.
The Order is willing to relocate you to me. We can give you a new life.
Witness protection.
Do you really think there's
Tyria
anywhere
style.
in Tyria that my father can't reach? He even has spies in the Black Citadel. Anyway, what good would a new life be while the dragons destroy Tyria? I can't just sit idle while the world burns.
So, what are you going to do, Demi?
I know I could go into the Chantry and vanish anyway. Or the Order could bring 100 agents out here to kill Landon and his men. Neither of those things will set me free. I have to stand up to Landon myself. I have to show my father that he can't manipulate me.
I think you're right, Demi. It's time for you to make a stand. Tybalt and I will help you.
Stand in the place that you live. Sorry. Tybalt?
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks for being so understanding. I know our partnership is new, but this has been really great. I agree, we work well together, Tybalt. I mean, if you wanted to, oh, never mind. To work with you again? I'd love to. Yeah? Really? That's great. Hey, wow. That's great of you. So, was there anything you needed to know? Sure. What's our plan? An ambush with Landon and his crew that Landon and his crew won't forget. You'll see. I look forward to it. Demi, get off your fat ass. Come on, we gotta fight. I've made my choice. I'm going to join the Order of Whispers. I can't sit idly by anymore. You've seen a lot of bad things, Demi. I'm glad you're taking a stand. My father taught me more than he knew, and I'm going to turn all of those lessons to benefit the Order. Do you think we can defeat him, save Queen Jenna and Kryta? I hope so. The Queen is a good woman, and we humans are strong folk. We just have to take it one challenge at a time. Speaking of challenges, are you ready to confront Landon? I am. I'll start with him, and when I'm done, Kryta will be free of my father's influence. You'll see. The Order will stand beside you. Gosh, we're the good guys.
Hey, Demi, got a moment? If you're fighting, you'll need a weapon. Take my rifle. Ever fire one?
Ben tried to show me once, and I nearly shot his ear off.
You're gonna be just fine, kiddo.
Why would you say that? She almost killed somebody by accident.
Here they come. Commander Landon and his bully boys.
I'm ready.
Don't be frightened. When you stand
I have a
with the
lesser
Order
fire
of
elemental
Whispers,
and a fire
never
elemental.
stand alone.
And we've got some friends with us, too.
Did you think you could hide from me on some remote island? You're under arrest, Lady Beetlestone.
Tell my father I'm not his little girl anymore. I'm free, Landon. Free of him, and free of you.
Lady Beetlestone, if you think a few apple barrels will stop me, you're going to be disappointed.
Landon, you've got two disappointments coming. First, Demi's not going back with you. Second, these aren't apple barrels.
For the Queen! These spies have had a terrible influence on you. Especially ones like this filthy triple charge.
Tell my father that
My
I
name
failed.
is Tybalt.
I'll never let him catch
Right
you
bringer of
alive.
the Order of Whispers. Have that.
I'd say we kicked their asses.
I can't thank you two enough. You saved my life, and you've given me purpose. I'll never be a pawn again.
Maybe
I'm
a
going
knight.
to join the Order of Whispers
A bishop?
and become a real
A rook
operative.
is probably out of reach.
In time,
but
I'll do what you do.
I could manage
Help
a bishop.
to save the world.
You'll be a great agent someday, Demi. For now, the information you can give the Order will save a lot of lives. Head into the cave. There's a light bringer inside.
The Flashy is about to get
You will
tuned
meet
down.
again
Fortunately, they are...
Tybalt?
Finally, after 11 years of asking for it, we're finally getting a setting to tune down other players'
We've got one
visuals.
last thing on our agenda. The preceptors have asked to see you.
It certainly is
The preceptors.
more faster and free-flowing
The three preceptors lead the
than
Order.
most
they work
games.
for the Master of
For
Whisperers.
sure.
His identity is kept secret to protect us all.
Generally,
If
I'm
they want to see
over-leveled
you,
and
it must be
over-geared
big.
for these
But
fights.
don't worry. I'll be by your side.
And that one, there was the exploding barrels killed most of the bad guys. But the visuals you'll see, stuff like that. As of sometime in the not very distant future, a couple weeks, you won't see any effects from the other players, except for a very small subset where it creates what's called a field. Does that one create a field? No, it is a combo finisher. It's a combo field. So this creates a combo field of fire. So if you put a projectile finisher through a combo field of fire, it will set the projectile on fire, and when it hits something, it will do an extra small damage over time to them. Sort of like mini fellowship maneuvers from Lord of the Rings Online. I have to enter the Chantry of Secrets, which is down here. But we've got another hero challenge over here that I'm going to do. This one's a little tougher.
Haven't been here yet.
Adventurer, come here. Tell me what you've seen and show me who you are. Not all light shines out.
Feel the fury.
Darkness is not necessarily the absence of light. Now that darkness has touched you, you're better prepared to deal with it.
But combat certainly, I mean, you've got dodging, as an example, is an important combat skill. The skills tend to come off cooldown relatively quickly, and so combat is faster, but it's also a lot more fluid, a lot less static. The classic MMOs, particularly the tab-targeted ones like WoW and SWTOR and LATRO and the like, are relatively static. Combat in Guild Wars 2 is a lot less static. Most of the skills and spells can be cast on the move, for instance. There's certainly an adjustment period from a standard tab targeting game, though.
You're free to enter the antechamber. Your friend Tybalt is waiting for you there.
Mail from Logan. Oh boy. I'm thrilled. Not really.
Welcome to the Chantry of Secrets, Initiate. My name is Halvora. Dorn, Valenz, and I are the Preceptors. We guide the Order of Whispers. Riel is our attaché, and of course you know Lightbringer Tybalt. He speaks very highly of you.
Our operation succeeded, Preceptor. Demi is safe, and soon we'll have enough information on Caudicus to keep him under wraps for good.
It doesn't turn out that way.
You've both done exceptionally well. Tybalt, we've decided to keep you on field duty.
Really? You mean it? I'm gonna keep working in the field? I'm gonna keep working in the field! Yeah!
As for you, Initiate, we're promoting you to full agent
This is
and
appropriate.
permanently assigning you and Tybalt as partners. Congratulations. And with that in mind, it's time for your next assignment. Riel, give the agent a quick briefing.
Some of the lesser races have asked for assistance. I'll show you the
They don't like
dossiers,
being
and
called
you
the
can
lesser
choose where you'd
races,
like
I
to
can assure you of that. How about the less populous races? Which of the tribal cultures of Tyria would you like to investigate? The Skrit, the Quaggan, or the Hylic? The Hylic are the Froggies. The Quaggan are, if you took a porpoise and made him squatty and fed him non-stop for several months, you'd end up with a Quaggan. But the Skrit, who are an incredibly stupid race, but actually get smarter, literally, the larger a group of them there is. So they start off with broken speech and eventually become very loquacious and articulate if you get enough of them in one place. It's more like an additive mind. Like they each have sort of a field. It's a Venn diagram. The more intersection you have of them, the smarter each of them is. I've always been curious about the Skrit. I'm going to investigate the Skrit. Doodly doopy doo doo. I get new shoes. You know what that means? Yep. It means another new dye selection. And 5 more bags of loot. Gloves that we can wear, but they're not as good as what we're already wearing. Axe. We can't use axes. Shield? No, can't use shields. Maces. No, we can't use maces. Spear guns. Nope, we can't use those either. I don't remember the Geth having that from Mass Effect, but I'm certainly going to take your word for it. as that's the kind of thing you would remember. Yep. Been a long time since I played the first game. I actually tried to do the remaster on it, but for whatever reason, it just didn't grab me this time. All right, my new boots. We are going to go with Power, Precision, and Ferocity, which are Assassin stats. But as we have new boots, once again, it is time for a new set of dies. Steel yourself. Here we go. That's a little more on the sedate side. We've got Midnight Green, Ebony, and Tarot. It's not bad, but I might hit it another time or two. Well, it's not bad. I'm looking for something a little brighter and sharper. That's Tribune, Matte, and White. Oh, sorry. That is Antique Gold, and Dusky. Having the same color in there twice is a little bit defeating of the randomize function. I have some bright colors, they just don't seem to be coming up. That's Demure, Grave, and Bloom. No. Damn it, I did it again. That's two scoops of sherbet. Or sherbet. No sherbet. And one of choya. No. Come on. That's appalling. I like it. That's Zafre, Mithril, and Slime Green. That's pretty terrible. I like it. We also have an unidentified die. The odds of me getting one I don't have, very, very low. It's a common. I have all the commons, uncommons, and almost all the rares. This will get mailed off to my alt account, and if the alt account already has it, it will get put into the guild vault for my guildies to go through. Let's head back to Lion's Arch. Well, we'll tidy up our inventory, and I'll call it an evening. Because if I called it a potato, that wouldn't make any sense at all. So, I expect I will be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern,
May the Sixth watch over you.
for more Guild Wars 2. Just this slow, cozy, comfy leveling process. Probably move on to the script. We'll sell that stuff. I may do a little crafting, which will conceivably get me a couple of more levels off stream later. So I might be a couple levels higher tomorrow. But I'm going to call it here for now. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I am very appreciative. I really appreciate having got you guys around. So, have yourself a great Saturday night, right? I got that one right? He double checks. Yes, Saturday. Have a great Saturday night. Have a nice Sunday as well. I will catch you next time. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care and ciao for now. Good night, guys.